If you're not working with Vonage, you're missing out on an opportunity to disrupt the industry and add value to you and your customer.
Hey guys, it's Prince Rich with Rich Technology Group. Recently, I was in Las Vegas, Nevada for Channel Partners, which is the largest telecom conference and trade show in the world. While there, I had the pleasure of meeting and interviewing the current president of Vonage. Take a look. Hey guys, it's Prince Rich with Rich Technology Group, and I have a special guest with me today, Reginald Scales with Vonage. First of all, Reggie, how are you today?
I'm doing very well, Prince. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here today and for answering my questions.
Yes.
So I want to talk about Vonage, present, past, and future.
Yes.
My first question for you is, everybody knows Vonage as kind of a household name, not only on the residential side, but on the business side. Vonage has been around for quite some time. I want to say a little more than 20 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you speak a little bit about what Vonage has done in the past up to this point to build that brand, to build that strong name that everybody knows?
You know, that's a great question. And you're right, we just celebrated our 20-year anniversary. So let's talk past first. Vonage was the original disruptor in the communications business. We are the first voice over IP provider for B to C. And that was disruptive. If you go and look back to our historical days of the Whistle commercial, which was great branding, we actually changed the way people communicated and also took advantage of savings for at least a decade. You know, and that's our past, and that's the foundation of who we are and what we've become. Our present today is making that transition from residential or B to C to B to B, and in doing that, that came with not only a stream of acquisitions that were very disruptive. You know, we had the Nexmo acquisition, we had the New Voice Media acquisition, Over AI acquisition, coupled with our own intellectual property, and we could say that today, we are one of the only suppliers that can offer Vonage Communications Platform, which is unified communications, contact center, APIs, AI, and building value for not only our customers, but for our partners like you, Prince. We have changed the game, and that's what we're going to continue to do in the future. Now, you may have heard of our acquisition coming. What that's going to do is pour gas on what it is we're offering already. Picture, we have the applications layer. Like I said, UC, CC, APIs, all at a SaaS motion, now coupled with 5G, network security, workspace as a service, owning the desktop, owning the back end, and owning disruption. That's the core of what it is we're doing, and we're so happy about it. And it's something everybody should be aware of. And I'm putting everybody on notice today. If you're not working with Vonage, you're missing out on an opportunity to disrupt the industry and add value to you and your customer.
Awesome. So my second question, let's talk about Vonage in the present. It's no secret that the events of 2020 changed the business communications landscape as we know it.
Absolutely.
I personally noticed, because you guys know that we sell a lot of Vonage, we represent you guys as well. I personally noticed that Vonage, out of all of the providers that we work with, was one of the fastest providers to come out with new features, new solutions, new ways for businesses to be able to work remotely. Can you tell me a little bit about how presently Vonage is helping the remote workforce with just everything that's going on in the change?
Very good question. Listen, we were first because of our intellectual property and the journey we've taken to build a business. First and foremost, us having the ability to spin up UC seats quickly, for us having the ability to spin up CC seats, take APIs and bleed that into something that recreates a remote workforce. You know, people are now hoteling, so they need the opportunity to be able to pop up and work from anywhere at any time on any device, and we're making that happen here at Vonage. That has been a tremendous benefit to our business, and we were pioneering that change. And in fact, today it hasn't changed. People are taking advantage of the technology that we offer, and it's disrupting the way in which they work. Sure, they're going back to the office, but they're taking a hard look as if they need to really decide, do they really need to do it? So we're seeing hybrid networks, hybrid work environments, all based upon what it is we're offering with our technology. We have the ability through our intellectual property, through everything that we've built over our journey in terms of technology and our solution stack, to be able to be most flexible. Again, we are the only company that owns integrations into the desktop, whether it be Teams, whether it be Salesforce, whether it be Slack, the BYOT element behind all of those three platforms. Then we also own a software-based communications platform that allows us to spin up UC, CC, APIs at a drop of a dime. As businesses change and as things happen in the world's events, it's those who own the technology and won't necessarily need to depend on partnerships to make things happen, but have the ability to do it through their own intellectual property, puts them at the forefront of any change that can come. And that's what Vonage is bringing to the marketplace. And you can always count on Vonage to be disruptive. And as the world changes, as the need changes, we will be there to help you get through it.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Reggie. I want to thank you so much for being here and not only speaking with me, but also speaking with my viewers that will see this video and sharing the Vonage story, past, present, and future.
Absolutely. Prince, appreciate the partnership and the evangelism that you've had over the years for Vonage. Thank you.
It's an honor. Thank you so much as well.
Absolutely.